is a steel cage match. Coming to the ring first, from the deepest, darkest jungle, he weighs in at a scale-crushing 450 pounds, Kongo Kong!
There he is, KG, Kongo Kong, ex-JCW champion, perhaps the largest wrestler in JCW ever as we've known to be today. Yes, don't let the size fool you. This man flies through the air. Holy shit! He's bum rushing the ninjas putting up the cage. Wait, what the fuck were they even doing there anyhow? I'm glad he's fucking them up. Why are they even in there?
You know, it's bad enough to delay the start of the show, but now you're gonna pay the fucking price.
And his opponents, from the backwoods of West Virginia, he weighs in at 320 pounds, the Necro Butcher!
Ex-JCW member right there, JCW. And he's got the sweetest bare feet on the earth right now. He walks through hot cold. He walks across razor blades. He walks through the dangerous West Virginia mountains of Hooligans, Texas. In those bare feet, through rattlesnake teeth, through bug bites, through mosquitoes. And right now, he's looking to plant one right up Kongo Kong's anus. What a matchup, KG. First match of Bloodymania, a steel cage Kongo Kong versus Necro Butcher. Holy fuck.
Holy fuck indeed, Saggy. Whoa, whoa.
And off the bat, Necro Butcher taking control of the situation. Perhaps not. I can't really see through the fog. On my monitor, I can now see Kongo Kong trying to force the forehead of Necro Butcher through the steel cage like a cheese grater. Oh, a reversal elbow to that sweet gut. Off the ropes and clothesline. The Juggalos loving Necro here.
They've always loved Necro.
Oh! And a quick chop to the throat takes care of that situation. Big elbow to the back of the neck. Not one shot, KG. Misses nothing. Not those sweet trunks on Kongo Kong.
Sweet indeed. Look at the fucking steel cage fully encompassing.
One way in, KG. Only two ways out. Over the top or through the door.
That is true if we were under escape rules. We don't play that shit. This is pinfalls, motherfucker.
That's right.
There is no escape.
But after you're pinned,
oh yeah,
then that's the only two options after you're pinned.
Wait a minute, Necro Butcher going up here. Whoa.
Karate chop to the head. On the side of the neck, not even the head. Even more dangerous.
That trapezius muscle.
More dangerous and ruthless. Kongo Kong now scaling the top rope. Necro Butcher, not quite a slouch himself, a very tall and heavy-set fella. Now both these men on the top rope, if they hit them at the same time,
oh my God! Are you fucking shitting me?
And they did hit them at the same time. I thought it was going to collapse, and Bloodymania, it would have been over with because we didn't have a ring. We didn't have to get that little 10-foot ring back in here to finish the card.
We have the 10-foot ring built under the 18-foot ring just in fucking case.
Just in case.
Purely speculatory, but I digress. Referee Drew Taylor, standing 10 count here. Unbelievable. Look.
All you have to do is easily distract the referee for 1 second. He'll start the count over, give him ample time to get up.
The 10 count in wrestling takes longer than like getting your tax returns. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
It's longer than blood test results waiting on.
And DNA tests for a baby that perhaps is not yours.
Kongo Kong. Wait a minute.
Oh, big
Look at
bear
the power. Look at the scars on Necro Butcher's skin. It's more scars than skin, you know? It's like scars held together by little threads of fucking skin.
Right, no longer skin, it's all scar tissue.
Look at it.
Bones and guts.
It's all bubbly and... Damn, I don't even know what to say, brother. I'm at a loss for words here. Tearing at the eyes, what a strategy by Necro Butcher.
A wonderful strategy. If you can't outpower the man, cheat your way through it.
Amazing to note, Necro Butcher has a Necro Hatchet Man with his own bald head and misshapen beard. Kongo again, back to that attack, targeting the lower back of Necro Butcher. You know, that might not be the best strategy considering the brutal leg injury that Necro Butcher suffered last year here at the Gathering. Almost took down the cage, Shags.
Oh my man, he snapped his leg in 4 places, hyperextended his neck and his back in 3 places, was airlifted out and was in the ring. Oh my God, a ruthless leg drop from Kongo Kong onto the beard of Necro Butcher. He got airlifted out, was wrestling 1 week later. Oh, so close, a 2 count.
You know, when he got to the hospital, he found out they didn't have duct tape nor crazy glue, and he took the pass option.
That's right. He went home, put a popsicle stick on each side of his legs, and duct taped it up with some twine.
Right. It was like spend $40,000 on the reconstructive surgery or spend $4 at Walmart.
Oh!
Eat the steel, Necro Butcher. That may be the only non-fucking hallucinogenic or alcoholic thing that the Necro Butcher has eaten at the Gathering. Fact.
The only benefit Necro Butcher had from his face going into that steel cage is his beard is made out of Brillo pad material, which softens the blow. Oh my God! All 450 pounds, face first into the side of that cage.
Well, let's consider Kongo Kong maybe doing Necro Butcher a favor by driving that mug into the cage. It may be an improvement.
Now all the animals of the jungle and forest will look at him and want to mate as soon as they see him, without the mating calls.
What, is he going for the body slam here? Necro Butcher, known for his tenacity, not necessarily known for the kind of strength required to body slam nearly a 500-pound savage.
That's true.
Kongo Kong scoops him up.
Oh,
that's a body
God.
Slam.
That is a lot of power behind that scoop slam.
No.
Juggalos going back and forth.
No.
First chanting for Necro, now chanting for Kongo Kong, KG.
There is a notable Kongo Kong support system here. What is Kongo Kong doing?
He's taking too long is what he's doing, and now his nuts are on that top turnbuckle in a bad situation.
His nuts and his taint. Maybe just his nuts based on the size of the whole region there.
Oh, I've never seen Kongo Kong in this position since he's been in JCW, KG.
It's the tree.
Oh!
That's called the tree of Juggalo. Fuck the tree of woe. That's the tree of Juggalo.
And
10
now,
straight shots to your
because
dick.
of that, Kongo Kong's red pepper will never make another appearance in front of a broad ever again.
Absolutely. It's reverted back up inside his abdomen, similar to a turtle retracting into its shell.
And yes, I
for
said red
protective
pepper
reasons.
because he has the meat of a beast. Much like a wild dog.
Necro
Back to
fucking
them
Butcher.
eyes.
Firing. Wait, again? No.
Oh, no.
Not enough.
That leg gave out that he busted up last year, gave out, not giving the support and strength he needed to pick Kongo Kong up.
Necro Butcher has never had a weak link in his chain until that leg got broken by the rude boy at the Gathering.
Air Kongo, holy fuck!
Oh my God, off the cage, are you fucking kidding me? Drew Taylor, 2, 3.
Oh, that's it. That's game. That's set.
Is your winner, Kongo Kong.
And I'm very surprised, KG. That was a very clean pin on the part of Kongo Kong. No tomfoolery, no trickery.
None was necessary. When you launch 500 pounds off of fucking 12 feet high off those ropes, damage is gonna happen. And now he's shredding Necro Butcher's misshapen skull like it was a piece of rotten lettuce, Shaggy.
Rotten, wilted, and stankin' lettuce out of a garbage dumpster, out of a garbage disposaler.
Garbage disposalers are ruthless because they don't discriminate. Whatever is put in front of them, they destroy. And that's what Kongo Kong is. Kongo Kong is the world's largest garbage disposaler.
Right. He just destroyed and disposed of Necro Butcher like it wasn't shit in the end.
He threw Necro Butcher into that cage so fucking hard, lacerating the Necro Butcher, busted wide open.
And mind you, KG, that was after he got his nuts stomped in about 100 times by Necro Butcher via fist.
What does it take to stop Kongo Kong? Who will stop the jungle savage? It's been years of domination, years of destruction.
And he's back on his roll again, KG. The savage beast has rabies once again. Match 2.
What does it say? She wants candy. Is her name Candy? I want candy.
I would take some of that candy.
She is one of the winners of the JCW Ring Card Girl contest that went down it's hard to measure time at the gathering because it's multiple days of nonstop events, Wednesday through, at this rate, Sunday morning around 6 a.m., brother.
And I would say a high-quality ring girl, finally.
Yes.
And she's getting a standard upchuck eyeball raping, as per usual.
You know,
right now, let's take it down to upchuck.
Let's go all the way up, Chuck.
Juggalos, our next match is an 8-man tag team match. Coming to the ring first.
Oh, Jesus.
Here they come.
From the asshole of the world.
Whoa.
The Haters.
Nice. I like the bedazzled spandex trunks they have on today, and the bedazzled horns as well, and bedazzled face.
Not to mention, yeah, those purple sequins really highlighting the anuses that occur between the eyebrow and upper lip region in the center of the face of Hater 1 and Hater motherfucking 2.
That's right. That's what we call asshole faces.
Yes.
Their whole steez is asshole.
Just a puckered brown hairy hole with a fucking couple of pieces of Burger King remnants, maybe some of that fucking spare ribs from catering. Who knows what comes out of the ass faces of the Haters besides the hateful shit that they spew.
Exactly, which is a lot of spewing, I'll tell you what.
Well, you know, you have a lot to spew when you have nothing positive to do. And these two have no positivity, no PMA. They're two hater-ass motherfuckers.
That's right. However, they do have a lot of PMS.
Yes. But up, Chuck, who are their partners in this big 8-man tag team war?
Up, Chuck. Who the fuck are they, fella?
And their tag team partners. From the dark side of a broken heart, the emo warrior, Jimmy Jacobs.
There he is, the emo warrior.
And
Jimmy Jacobs. Nipple piercings, emo-ish, choker chain, skin-tight disco pants.
from Beverly Hills,
and
Michigan.
Very
Back
emotional.
to the ring by the Butler. It's the Richie boy, Breyer Wellington.
I don't know if you noticed, Shaggy, that little look over the shoulder that Jimmy Jacobs threw you just a second ago right here on the monitor. The people at home saw it. It was kind of that look back with a little, I don't know what, he's doing it again.
I do not know what you speak of. He is not looking at me, KG, clearly. He's probably looking at the penis and nutsack of Breyer Wellington.
No,
He is watching you. You just eyeballed him, and he just confirmed it.
Again, I believe that he was, no, him.
Yeah, you
Oh, no,
motherfucker.
he's saying both.
Oh, both?
No.
I think he said he wants to be Lucky Pierre. I don't know. If that,
He wants to be caught in the
How to
middle of
read
a
that.
three-way mix.
Right.
Jimmy Jacobs, not just a master between the ropes, the master of the human rotisserie.
Right, and the master between two butt cheeks of other men.
He has such amazing control of his sphincter. While on all fours, he can clench it and then rotate himself 360
Sweet.
during the act of, is it coitus if it's in the butt? I'm
And
not
their
sure.
opponents.
Sodomy. There's no two ways to slice it. Sodomy.
from down the block, weighing in at 420 ounces, the Weedman. The world's only one-legged wrestler, Zach Gowen. And JCW original, Hy-zaya.
3 Juggalo favorites, KG, going up against, 4 Juggalo favorites, I'm sorry, going up against 4 of the most hated men in JCW in this day of age.
And bear in mind, Shaggy Tudo, you're only seeing 3 of them right now. The newly formed team, I like to call them the Hyongs, the team of JCW original Hy-zaya, along with the fucking Weedman. You got the inspirational Zach Gowen, but I happen to know that their partner is someone that you're a really big fan of.
Who is that?
Let's just wait for Upchuck the Clown to drop some knowledge upon us. It's going to be a while, so let's talk about Richie Boy Breyer Wellington.
Well, clearly he has not got a cup yet, if the camera shot ever gets there. However, it's not as tight as it used to be. Now he looks like he's wearing boxer drawers backwards.
And their tag team partner.
Oh, shit!
From Electric City.
Whoa!
Shockwave, the robot.
Cameraman not right on Shockwave with his, there we go.
Whoa.
There goes Shockwave, the robot.
You know, a lot of insurance had to be taken out when you want to bring a robot into a flash flood zone, into a torrential rain. Look at
He just waved at us.
He
Sweet.
gave us a prop.
I got waved at by Shockwave, the robot. How great.
That almost balances out being looked at longingly, or not longingly, but for a long time.
I'll have you know that Shockwave, the robot, is 1 generation upgrade from the robot and the Rocky movies.
Look at the faces of the ninjas. Look at the looks of awe. Tone himself looking on. Everyone at ringside
How could you
can't believe
not
it.
be in awe of Shockwave? Look how fucking dope he is. Come on. Those circus and wires running down the legs. Look at. He's got to hit his buttons on his chest to control his legs properly.
Absolutely. As you know, Shaggy Tudo, robots don't have balls or dick pieces, but there is sensitive circuitry in there.
And he hit the dance mode, KG. The other benefit is you don't have to pay for airline tickets because he has rockets in his feet.
Absolutely. Look at
the
Hy-zaya.
moves.
Hy-zaya looking on with wonder at his tag team partner.
That's right. He's taking notes.
Look at
taking
him
notes.
fucking
Those
go.
sweet ass moves. Not only is he a robot, but he's a pop locking robot.
Break it down. Human beatbox.
He's now in human beatbox mode. What cannot Shockwave do?
Shockwave.
Hy-zaya looking kind of confused about the whole Shockwave situation. Weedman seeing him. Whoa! Robots do smoke weed. Oh, and look at him. He gets dizzy and awesome. Is he shutting down? Oh, I was like, what the fuck is that?
What we have here
Oh, no.
is the team of the haters. The Richie Boy Breyer Wellington with the Butler, and myself, the emo warrior Jimmy Jacobs. And unlike Shockwave the robot, I actually have feelings.
Oh.
And now I would like to start off tonight by sharing my feelings in poetry, in poetry form. Thank you.
Oh, no.
Hey.
Yeah, there you go, Weedman. Cut that shit off. Nip that shit at the bud. Is it nip it in the butt or nip it in the bud?
In the bud. It's like a bud of a weed plant, and you want to nip it, cut it off before it develops. Well, not in the case of a weed plant, but in the case of an unpleasant plant, perhaps a dandelion.
Well, nonetheless, we're out here shitty poetry, so I'm very happy right now.
Yeah, you know what? Some people question the value of marijuana in society, but if it can stop emotional poetry, then I say legalize it.
Pearl Harbor. Now, being emo, is he straight edge or is he just like depressed and takes depressing drugs?
Yeah, it's more depressing stuff. Wear black, listen to sad music, write about your feelings, cut yourself. He dropped the elbow on the blunt.
Oh, not liking that marijuana whatsoever.
Wow, he's opposed to anything that gives you that happy feeling. Whoa, Jacobs. Jimmy Jacobs no stranger to the ring, been wrestling since he was under 15 years old. He was a professional before it was legal to be.
Oh, there's no way
of
faking that neither.
Packing the bowl, 2 to the chest, could crack a rib, Shags.
You crack more than a rib. You can crack a whole spinal column of ribs.
The Weedman, one of the most beloved wrestlers in JCW history.
There it goes. 2 and a, oh, I thought he actually might have had it there because Weedman is larger than Jimmy Jacobs, and that came down hard on those rib pieces.
Well, we all know, Shaggy Two Dope, when you, not because you do, but when people smoke weed all the time, their snack region, starting about below the neck and just above the thighs, it starts to become more full. It fills your shirts more,
yes,
it fills your pants more.
Filling out like a 50-year-old man with a family.
Filling out like one of those refrigerator biscuit tubes when it suddenly pops and you're not expecting it.
The speed and agility on Hy-zaya is amazing. The hater 1 gets in there and gets his hater ass handed to him.
Absolutely. There's only one way to silence a hater, and it's usually by driving objects of blunt force directly into their face and word hole. Fuck you. No. You got it wrong. It's fuck you, if I may quote the great Tracy Smothers.
No, fuck you.
Look at Hy-zaya.
And those ropes are wet, KG.
Wet.
Oh, my God. Leg drop to the throat.
Wet.
Off the middle of the top rope.
Let's say this, Shags. Wet ropes at 2:30 in the morning, and an electric robot is about to get in the fucking ring. This could be shocking.
This could be. That was quick.
The thing is, in wrestling, you know, a lot of guys hide behind masks to hide their emotions. It's like a poker face. But when you're a robot, you know, your face doesn't show emotion. Jimmy Jacobs speculated Shockwave
when you're a
doesn't
robot,
have emotion.
you don't have emotion.
Right.
You don't have a brain. You don't have a soul. There's no emotion there. You're pre-programmed to do certain things, basically everything. When
Right.
you're going up against the emo, what a matchup. No emotions versus too many emotions. But unfortunately, he's in the ring right now with Hater 1, who is just a big asshole. No emotions on his part whatsoever either.
And the way a human would react or flinch to pain, a robot doesn't have that sensitivity.
He does not have pain receptors, KG.
Look at that. He's almost absorbing the power from those chops and now funneling it right back to the fucking hater.
And that's reinforced titanium steel forehead driving into the head of the hater.
Shockwave the robot in control.
Oh, the one-legged wizard jumps over the top rope and onto the hater. Coming in a ball of fire, KG.
Zach Gowen flying into the frame without any warning.
And
One leg never slowed Zach Gowen down. Zach Gowen told me earlier that when he was a child watching the Royal Rumble, right after having his leg amputated, it made him forget the pain of having no father, the pain of having no fucking leg. And it was on that day, Shaggy Two Dope, that Zach Gowen's journey in wrestling began, and it's a journey and story that continues to this day.
Continues to unfold as we're watching it right now as he keeps going seesawing back and forth with the heels in this match. He gets up 2 moves, they push him back 1 move. He gets up 1 move, they push him back 2 moves. And right now he's up 1 move. Hopefully Richard Boy don't push him back no moves because he's a fucking asshole.
1 step forward, 2 steps back.
And now the Emo Warrior interfering. It doesn't matter if there's a referee or not. And look.
What?
Up on the, what the fuck just happened?
Look at that. Oh my God, did you see that on his throat? Right on his throat, all of his body weight. Doesn't hook the leg.
Right, he was on the wrong side of him to hook the leg.
And you know what? You're not going to beat Zach Gowen without hooking the leg.
Right.
Richie Boy Breyer Wellington has been on a tear since you last saw him on a JCW home video release.
Yes,
he's been in the gym, he's been training, and as of late, only his butler drinks the champagne and eats the bonbons. Richie's been training 6 days a week for the gathering.
That's right. He does look in better shape. His skills are up to par. He's ready to do this in a major way, but fuck him anyhow.
Right. Fuck him and fuck everyone that is like him in Beverly Hills, Michigan, and Beverly Hills, Hollywood. Beverly Hills, California, for that matter, Shags.
Right. Or Beverly Hills, Hollywood.
Yeah, you got it, brother. I can't even touch it.
You know, Hollywood, the state. Oh!
Jimmy Jacobs does hook the leg. Only 2 for Jacobs.
To no avail. He should have double hooked that leg, perhaps.
And now, Zach Gowen's in the wrong part of town, surrounded by 4, I mean, can I say it?
Sure.
Pieces of shit.
There you go.
I don't like to mince words on the microphone. If I can get to the point, I will.
He's there deep in the septic tank corner.
And again, it's like a toilet that's never been flushed. Imagine 4 guys living in a cramped...
And not a spot you want to be in, KG. When both the haters are in the ring, their double tag team tactics are phenomenal. There is no hating on that about the haters. When they're both in the ring at one time, their aerial tactics and their double tag team moves are devastating, on point, and surreal.
Yes, that reminded me of Cannibal Corpse's performance just a few days ago. But you're right, you know, it's easy to hate the haters. I hate the haters. But if you look at it objectively,
the haters hate each other, KG.
Yes, they hate everything. We've talked about it before, the things that they hate.
The list is too long to even bring up.
It's truly endless. But again, the synchronicity between the two. Imagine if they used their power for good.
No, only evil. They would never use their power for good. They hate good.
It's true.
They hate each other so much they sync perfect in all the moves they do. And right now, caving in the chest of Zach Gowen with those powerful forearms crushing down onto the sternum.
Super brutal attack. The haters, you know, they're here to send a message to every tag team in JCW. They've been out of the title contention picture for a minute, and a victory and a pinfall here would, I think, help put them back in the title picture, in the mix, in the chase.
Oh my goodness, Zach Gowen ducking, hater 1 taking out hater 2, and missing the elbow. I would agree with what you said, but there is no ranking system in JCW.
That's true.
Whatsoever. Oh, Weedman coming in, ball of fire, double clothesline, drop kick to the neck. Oh, duck on Richie Breyer Wellington, another clothesline, flying clothesline, and going for the pin, 2, and no avail. He took out all 4 of those men by himself, ball of fire, clearing house.
He absolutely did.
That's
Richie
what
Breyer Wellington takes that
Oh.
mask into a backstabber.
Cuts him off. Perhaps he got blew up a little bit there, taking off 4 men down. Richie Boy Breyer Wellington, hateful, hate him? Yes, I do. He's teaming up with the haters. How could you not? But very sneaky, very technical wrestler, KG. When he sees an open spot like that, he will take it, no questions asked.
You know what? You're right, Shags, and that's what sucks about fucking Team Shithead is that we don't like them, but their ability, you can't question it. You know what I mean? It's not like they suck at what they do.
Right.
They're top of the line wrestlers, there's no question, but it's just their attitude, their demeanor. It's not pleasant to be around. It's a black cloud. Hy-zaya
Turn the tides right there.
Floats over, hooking that leg with no.
No, broke up by the hater brother, hater 1. And now putting him right. Is he going for a powerbomb?
Are you kidding me? No.
Oh! I don't understand what happened.
At the end of the day, Hy-zaya's head somehow impacting that mat with incredible force.
I guess so, but now Shockwave in here to take care of some business. Holy shit. Done like only a robot can do, KG. Remember, I'd be like, oh, get that camera angle off of there. But he's clearly asexual, so it doesn't matter.
Correct. Again, Jacob.
Look, he made the whole monitor turn to static when he got hit because he sent out shock waves of electricity, bringing down the power in the whole gathering.
You can see here what we talked about earlier. It's a robot. There's no internal organs. There's no soft skin. There are no pain receptors.
Whoa, he threw water on him.
No. He's short-circuiting Shockwave the... Look. Shockwave the robot.
Short-circuiting.
Look at the Butler. The Butler is overjoyed about this. Jimmy Jacobs.
Shockwave is totally shut down, KG. Jimmy Jacobs using smart and wit, throwing water on a robot. That is pretty smart.
And now it's effectively...
Oh, Zach Gowen barely saving the life of Shockwave and saving this match at the same time.
But now it's a 4-on-3 match. Shockwave still convulsing, short-circuiting. You smell that smell of burnt... Oh!
Holy shit! Zach Gowen with that quick takedown, ramming the face of Jimmy Jacobs straight into the mat. And now look, he's reprogramming Shockwave.
Opening up that control panel, Zach Gowen has gained access to the network.
And you've seen the skills, the very placement of the fingers, resetting him. It's Shockwave back on his feet and ready, full steam ahead, or full circuits ahead, I should say, because he's clearly not steam powered.
If he was around in the late 1700s,
right, he might
whoa,
be,
are you kidding
whoa,
me? Quadruple dives. Quadruple dives.
Holy shit, KG.
Watch the fuck out. I wish we had a 4-way split screen to see all 4 of those 3 men and 1 robot.
But we'll just look at them one at a time. Shockwave bringing Richie Boy and Breyer Wellington back into the ring, fully charged, fully re-energized. Thanks to Zach Gowen resetting his circuits. And he's back in there with Breyer Wellington, and Breyer Wellington is intro. No! Oh!
Nice
The
one.
Butler catching a hot one to the stomach, double DDT.
Shockwave, the robot, is back. That rebooting process, similar to unlocking a smartphone.
Yes.
And Zach Gowen
You
obviously
must
has
know
the
the code,
combination.
that's it.
Look at Shockwave,
Doing
the
the mummy.
robot. Double leg drop. He got him.
Got him, Richie Boy, Breyer Wellington losing the match for his team, KG. Shockwave, the robot, winning it for his team.
Here are your
Unbelievable.
winners, the team of the Weedman, Zach Gowen, Hy-zaya, and Shockwave, the robot.
Zach Gowen teaching Shockwave new handshakes, new high fives, new tactics, rebooting him up to save the match.
And then I've never seen Shockwave use that double leg drop. His circuits and receptors able to address the situation, assess it, and then deliver the appropriate offense.
Now let's talk about that leg drop, KG. How much does Shockwave, the robot, weigh?
You know what? Purely speculation, but from the way you could tell how people interacted with him, I'd speculate it's between 1,200 and 1,400 pounds.
I was thinking more like 3 tons, but I could be off. Let's check that out again. The pap smear takedown.
There's that
Zach
Gowen
Gowen
out of
from the top.
nowhere. From off screen, Gowen flying in. This is that, thought he was going for the Death Valley driver. Turned it into a brutal throat drop.
The full weight's coming down that throat, crushing down on the tibula.
And there's Weedman firing up unbelievable replay packages live here at the gathering. Richie Boy ducks under. He couldn't duck that one, Shaggy Tudo.
And there goes that takedown. And there goes that sweet-ass double leg drop, all 2 tons down to the neck of Richie Boy Breyer Wellington and his gay butler.
And that's how it should be. Shockwave the robot, Zach Gowen, Hy-zaya, they're all up here.
Victorious.
Weedman somewhere in the crowd smoking weed. He'll be back in a bit.
See, all 4 men, separate names, same team, name Victorious.
Weedman has some huge rolling papers there.
Is that what those were?
I believe they are extremely large rolling papers the Weedman just picked up.
Perhaps he's gonna make a pig in a blanket. What do I know? Hey,
He's no
by the way,
stranger.
KG, I brought some delicious donuts for us to eat if you would like one.
Oh, really?
They're Glazed small round donuts, and they're ever so delicious.
You know,
And they're made by our sponsor, Bakery, The Bakery. Nonetheless, delicious. They're straight from Speedway.
Our next match is a table, ladders, and chairs match for the JCW Tag Team Championship. Coming to the ring first, the former JCW Tag Team Champions from Southwest Detroit, the Ring Rydas.
Here they go, KG. Definitely Juggalo favorites right here. Some of my favorites right here. The Ring Riders, KG. Right here, live, Bloodymania 8. Fresh to death.
so strange to see them without those JCW Tag Team Championships
You know,
around
for
their
once,
waist.
I have to digress, KG, because I falsely stated that the JCW Tag Team Champions, the Riders, forgetting totally that the straps were lost.
Right, it's true. It happened on that Road to the Gathering tour, a very influential tour. It had ramifications and shockwaves that reverberated throughout the wrestling
And the
industry.
reason why I had forgot that is because I wasn't there for it. I was
is
having
true.
my pancreas treated for hepatitis.
Shaggy Tudo had his pancreas removed, soaked in rubbing alcohol overnight, and
re-put
replaced
back
back in. It was a groundbreaking procedure. It was successful, and thanks to
It was
Dr.
actually done in America, but the procedure was done in Japan by a surgeon via robot hands here in America.
Because you save on a lot on
And
the
their
airfare.
opponents. They are the JCW Tag Team Champions from Brutalsville, USA, weighing in at 540 pounds, the Hooligans.
There they are, the Hooligans. Kind of reminiscent of the sheep herders back in the day.
Absolutely.
Then also known as What the fuck were they known after the sheep herders?
The Bushwhackers.
Yeah, the Bushwhackers, my bad. I just remember their OG names.
Of course.
Oh, and off the rim. Oh, Ryder Blue with the Pearl Harbor, but slipping on that slippery slope of a ramp there, but picking it back up. Ryder Red, Ryder Blue taking control of the situation. Off the, oh my God. Hooligan 3. Take it. This is Hooligan 2 and 3, not 1 and 2.
Hooligan 1, let's not get into it.
Right. Not like they got into it with him.
Look at that overhead view picking up on those punk rock patches. The Hooligans, like these kind of squatter street punk style. But here's the thing, Shaggy Tudo. They may seem squat and burly, but the agility and the fight inside these men is something remarkable.
It is. Not to mention their low center of gravity, KG. Not the easiest men to pick up. Right now, Ryder Blue smashing Hooligan number 2 into that guardrail. We see Hooligan 3 right there, hot on the tail of Ryder Red, and smashing it down that forearm onto the feeble back.
He sure did. Ryder Blue now going for a ladder already. So much on the line here. Those titles are at stake. And now a ladder being used as a weapon. It's legal in JCW regularly, but now it's being provided for you.
Right, and now it's a must. Now they have to use it, KG. There's no option involved in it.
That's the absolute truth. But I can't tell, is that Hooligan 1 or 2 here?
That is Hooligan 2.
Oh, my bad, because Hooligan 1, of course, isn't here.
Yeah, Hooligan 3's somewhere on the other side of the ring.
Set him up for a suplex on that steel ramp. Oh, my fucking God.
Shit, right on the lip of it. They must have separated at least 1 or 2 spinals.
Absolutely, could have fractured his skull. That is a fucking steel ramp. It can hold thousands, tens of thousands of pounds, and it has no give.
It is used to move furniture, KG.
Yes,
and move
pianos.
very heavy wrestlers.
Oh my God.
Hooligan number 2 just manhandling Ryder Blue.
Hooligan's got the steel chair here.
Oh! I've never seen Ryder Blue take a beating like this early in the match, KG, let alone very much like this at all.
Some people say that the Hooligans have the Ring Riders number, because here's how it went down, Shaggy Tudo. The Ring Riders successfully defended their belts against the Hooligans in numerous cities on the tour. However, on that fateful final night, it was the Hooligans that were the better team. Now, was it luck or was it skill? Did they adapt their style based on what they learned about these Detroit street criminals?
One thing's for sure, KG, we will find out tonight if it was skill, adaptation, or what the tactic was, because right now they're in a lot of trouble. They're in, hopefully not over their heads for their sake, with the Riders tonight. Riders House of Fires, Ryder Red right now, and they're with Hooligan 2 still. Hooligan 2 dishing out some punishment.
And the Ring
But
Riders,
now the punishment dished back onto him.
the Ring Riders have the home field advantage here. This is home base for them.
Oh!
The crowd's behind them. The ladder's in the ring. The chairs are at ringside.
And Ryder Red taking some damage to the nutsack on that as well.
He did. That's the thing when you're working with ladders and things like that. They're not there to work with you. They just do what they might do.
Very unstable.
Physics, momentum, and even though he was able to take out the Hooligan, the ladder continued to rotate and struck him
in the
again.
nuts.
It's unbelievable. What's Ryder Blue going for here outside the ring?
He's got Hooligan 3 there in the corner of the guardrail. Oh,
God!
Front plotcher right into the belly of Hooligan number 3. Now Ryder Red. Oh, drop kick to the face with that steel chair.
Unbelievable. So
Hooligan 3, bell just rung like the match was over.
if you could hear him right now, he'd be saying, hush, hush, hush. You know how it goes down, brother.
Hooligan 2 now the table in the ring, fully recovered, taking a table into the ring. Once again, totally legal normally, but no option must be used in this match.
Absolutely. Here we go again. Hooligans, it's like you said, it's like the Riders have their size to them, and it makes them high flyers. The Hooligans have almost the same size, but I'd guesstimate around 60 to 70 pounds more.
Exactly. They're more stocky. I think they're more dense, you could say. And right now, they're about to make Ryder Red into a dunce.
No. Are you kidding me? An assisted powerbomb?
Top rope powerbomb through the table.
My God.
The table just shatters into fractions of particles.
Oh, my fucking God. Hooligans going for the pin. I can't believe it. A successful...
Oh, Ryder Blue in the nick of time, saving the skin of Ryder Red. And Hooligan number 2 now back on top of things, driving the foot into the back of Ryder Blue.
You know, the Hooligans are here to make a statement for the wrestling world. They defended those belts last night against the Young Bucks. They've defended those belts around the country in Mexico. They've literally taken these belts everywhere they've gone and defended them in every city. These guys are on a roll. They've got momentum. And speaking of on a roll,
double hip toss into that ladder, wedged up into the turnbuckles. No give, no mercy. That back's got to be a scoliosis on it now.
And think of the price. 1, 2, no, Hooligan not able to get the pin. I was going to say, Shags, think of the price that these men pay. Think of how they're going to feel in an hour, tomorrow. What about 10 years? What about it?
What about down the line when they're driving around their rascals with their back braces on, KG, through Walmart?
Oh, God.
Shopping for produce.
Ryder Red, I can't believe what I just saw. I don't know if the camera's got that. Ryder Red may have had his larynx crushed. I can't believe what I just fucking saw.
Right now, Ryder Blue about to have his whole body crushed.
Look at
One
this.
fell swoop. Oh, combination moonsault leg drop on top of chairs through the bone structure of Ryder Blue.
It's got to be it.
Oh, very valiant save by Ryder Red, saving the match, saving the chance to win those titles back, KG.
100% Shags, and here's the thing. It's go time for the Ring Riders right here. If they're not able to turn this thing around, I think we're going to see a successful title defense here.
I believe you are correct right now, because right now the Hooligans definitely on the up and up. They have control of the situation, KG. The Riders not in a good position, painted themselves into a corner very quickly in this match.
No, they sure did. Again, it's like I talked about earlier. I don't know if it's underestimating each other, if it's the Riders underestimating the Hooligans, or are the Hooligans that damn good?
Right. Has the Hooligans figured out the Riders' tactics, and are they cutting them off at the pass, KG?
Correct. And that's the thing when you look at it, Shags. Let's break it down. The Ring Riders, psychopathic, affiliated, straight out of Detroit, gangsta hip-hop lifestyle, if you will. But then the Hooligans, again, these like street punk kind of squatter
also
punk
from
anarchists.
the streets.
Right. The other side of the streets.
Right. Same side of the tracks, different
side of the streets.
Right.
You know it. And a table being pulled out of the ring, another steel chair is in the mix. This may be the most perfectly matched up tag team wrestling match in gathering history, in Bloodymania history.
It very well may be, KG, and right now they're pulling out every and all stops, and none of them at the same time, grabbing multiple chairs, multiple tables. Right now, Hooligan, I can't tell, it's from the back. I can see Ryder Red, but he's about to get, oh, he ducked, and that, oh, it's Hooligan 3. Catches the kick, the roundhouse kick to the face with that chair.
Spinning
the ring
heel
littered
kick.
with chairs and ladders.
Spinning
Tables
heel
being
kick
set up.
to the face, Shaggy. I'm sorry to cut you off there, man. Listen to the crowd. This is what we talk about home field advantage.
That's right.
The Hooligans are devastating, but the Riders have thousands and thousands of Juggalos cheering them on.
And when you feel that energy, KG, when you feel that energy, you in turn, it surges through your body, and you got to show and prove.
I get contact energy off the energy put out by these ninjas.
What's going on here, KG? Ryder 2 has got Hooligan. Ryder Blue's got Hooligan 2 in a shitty situation, but Hooligan number 2 switching gears on him, forearm to the chest. Now I don't know what's going on there. Now back in the ring with Ryder Red, set up a very elaborate chair situation here. Perhaps to put Hooligan number 3 through it.
This could be the world's most devastating game of musical chairs that has ever been documented on video.
Yes, sir. Now, even if the Riders do win the titles back, at what price, at what body parts are they willing to sacrifice? Are they going to be able to ever defend them again?
That's
after
exactly.
this match?
They may have to retire as champions.
And will the Hooligans be able, if they retain it? Oh my God!
Did you see that, Shaggy Tudo?
No two ways about it, KG. Both men hurt on that.
I know that's going to be in the replay package. Again, at what cost? At what cost is the question.
No matter who takes home the titles tonight, KG, right, will they be able to defend them in their next match? That is the question.
You know what? But that's what
a weak and feeble tag team perhaps could come in and just snag them up with a quickness.
At that point, and that's the name of the game. You never know. On any given night, any given team or competitor can get that win. Ryder Blue!
Oh, sailing through the air, KG. Air Ryder Blue express mail right through that table. Holy shit. And the Juggalos agreeing with me.
Senton. I was like a
Did
running
you see
senton.
that air?
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Over the cameraman's head, the best aerial view I've ever seen in my life.
Fuck your beard is the chant going up. You know what? But if the Juggalos can get in the heads of the Hooligans, and it looks like they are, this could open up the opportunity for the Ring Riders.
Well, the whole thing right now, KG, what just happened outside of the ring does not affect the outcome of what's going on inside the ring right
Correct.
now, where the referee is watching the action.
And this is a pinfall. One man pins another, title is retained, title is lost. That's how it goes down. Ryder Blue and Hooligan 3 may not even return to this match.
It's true. And it all depends upon what position the referee's in. And Ryder Red ducking that, hitting him with that kick to the back of the head. Good thing he didn't hit him on the front of the chin, because that would have softened the blow with that ginger red beard.
Thank you for taking the words out of my mouth. The thing is about beards, it's a pretty epic beard, but when you put the ginger on it, it becomes like a rare gem, an elusive pearl in the sea.
A diamond in the rough, if you will.
Yes, the needle in the proverbial haystack of hair follicles. But I digress.
The amoeba in the primordial soup.
You know, I'd like to talk to the Ring Riders about doing some building projects over at Casa KG. These guys, oh no! Oh no! Michinoku driver on the fucking ladder.
And the ladder did not bend.
It was braced by steel chairs. It was braced by steel chairs, two ends.
Oh! Saved by Ryder Blue. If he would have jumped in, that would have been it, KG. That would have been the end of the match.
Unprecedented.
Ryder Blue, nick of time save.
Ryder Blue trying to fire back up. I said earlier it was go time. Now it's do or die, Shaggy Tudo. The Hooligans have brought their A game. They don't need the fan support. They don't need the support of the Ninjas. Psychopathic Video pulling it back far, soaking in that crowd. Hooligan unloading the blows. What's next?
Only God knows.
Again, chair, center of the ring. Normally that might be inviting. Hey, come have a seat.
Have a seat. Let's have a chat, perhaps.
Perhaps
Maybe
we
you
can
can
have an
spill
ice
some of your
cream
problems to me, and I can help you out in your ways of life. But no, not in this match, KG. If you see a chair get set up like that, chances are it's to do the most bodily harm possible to the human body.
And now here we go again. You notice these men have taken incredible impacts on the steel chair. None of the seats are bent. None of it. It's just fucking straight. Your cranium is what gives. Your back is what gives. Your leg is what gives. The steel chair stays intact.
Steel is steel. Bone is weak.
Correct.
Otherwise, they build skyscrapers out of bones.
Steel recognized steel.
That's right. And I've never seen a house built out of bones, but I have seen them built out of steel. Oh, them chairs are not even equally put together.
Not even. That's going to be fucking, that could break your fucking back.
That's the spine separator right there. Whoa, Ryder Red.
Here we go.
Pull him off. Oh, holy shit.
Those street-educated feet of Ryder Red. Look at this. Oh, fucking God.
Fuck.
2, 3.
Ring Riders taking the belts back here on Bloodymania 8, KG. Holy shit. And what a way to take it back. They're going home with the fucking belts. The Hooligans going home with busted bones and ribs and faces
Here
and
are
necks
your
and backs.
winners.
And what the fuck did we just see there with that ladder?
JCW Tag Team Champions, the Ring Riders.
Ring Riders retaining the tag team titles, KG. But like we said, at what price? They have the titles. Maybe they're going to be bankrupt from the hospital bills.
That's what I'm saying. You know, you get that bump in pay, you get the prestige, you travel with those belts all over the fucking world. But travel where? Look at Ryder Blue, not even able to stand the internal damage, the internal injuries, unknown at this point.
Holy shit, KG. That's only 2 words that are repeating over and over in my head. Holy shit. What a match. What a match. What a team up. What a competition we just seen right there. Riders somehow walking out. Hooligans still licking their wounds.
Riders able to stand tall. Oh, one of them is able to fully stand tall. One of them's kind of half bent over.
Fairly hunched over. Ryder Blue not doing as well as Ryder Red.
Unbelievable. Congratulations to the Ring Riders.
Unfucking-believable.
Juggalos, our next match is a bloody rumble. We will have a new competitor every 30 seconds. Elimination is over the top rope until there is a winner.
They must be bleeding first.
Here are your first 4 competitors.
Not to mention, you must be busted fucking open and bloody when thrown over the top rope and hitting the floor before being eliminated.
All right, additional stipulations. Coming to the
that
ring
was the
first,
original stipulations.
it's Ron Mathis.
All right, Ron Mathis with the horse mallet. Is that a polo or cricket mallet?
I don't think he plays.
Smokey C.
I don't get the impression that Ron Mathis plays a lot of polo.
Smokey C.
Look at the who made that?
What is that?
It's like a board with wooden spikes driven through it.
And Markus Crane.
A plain chair. Nothing too
A
fancy.
unique weapon.
Perhaps he brought that from his dinner table. This wild ninja. I hope he don't let go of that fucking bat, guy. And that is a baby
Markus
toy
Crane.
wiffle bat, but it is covered in thumbtacks. He's got beef with the floor because he slipped on it. Look at the tight jeans. How's he gonna move around in those, KG?
We're gonna start
Them
it
jeans
off
are
with
not
4.
made out of spandex either. They're made out of jeans. Double ducks, double ducks.
Look, he got his hands.
And look at this, double team action going on. The weapons have been dropped. However, the fisticuffs are flying. One man on one man. Why do they throw their weapons away is beyond me. They should be beating each other's heads in with them because they got to remember that they have to be busted open and bleeding before they could even be thrown out. British uppercut. Oh, finally. This man is biting his forehead open to make him bleed. He said, you know what, fuck that, I'm gonna weapon my hand. I'm gonna use my teeth as my weapon. Gouging the forehead. Oh, toss out of the ring,
Wait.
but not bleeding, I don't think, KG.
Wait. No, he's not. That's just a pimple, and it's not bleeding.
And it's not popped. Therefore, he is allowed to get back into the ring.
Smokey C trying to rally this crowd, a true ninja at heart. Smokey C, look at that.
Whoa, going through the middle rope. And I can't believe we're seeing these kind of moves in a battle royale
Right.
of the blood kind.
Right, but it's smart. I guess they're taking the high risk. They're doing what's necessary to release the plasma.
Right, all the high-risk maneuvers can go until somebody's forehead's busted open, arm is busted open, nose is busted open, ankle could be busted open. It don't
Right.
fucking matter.
You rip a toenail off, if it's juicing,
Right, if you brought a
leaving.
hangnail out of your finger and you're bleeding, you're out.
100%. Fighting, tearing at that face of Darkstorm
Now,
again.
KG, what happens if you're thrown over the top rope and then get busted open when you hit the floor? Are you then eligible to come back in and get thrown back out because you're bleeding?
That's a very good question. I think we'll leave that up to our officials because you got to be bloody and then thrown over. So
Right, not thrown over, then bloody.
correct. So
Our
yeah,
next competitor in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. John Wayne Murdoch.
John Wayne Murdoch.
John Wayne
I think he's
Murdoch.
supposed to be like Dick Murdoch's nephew or something.
It's the truth. Look at that.
Well, he's just throwing ninjas out left and right. Unfortunately, they're not bleeding.
No blood yet in this. He's very much got the same body as Dick Murdoch too.
Right, the all-beer diet,
Minus the tattoo. Dick Murdoch, they didn't have tattoos in the 20s.
unless you're a sailor.
Right.
Well, you can see the all-beer and hot dog diet doing them very good right now.
Look at Ron Mathis. Amazing high leapfrog here. Never thought I'd see a leapfrog in this type of encounter.
You know, for the super out of shapeness of this Murdoch, though, holy fuck!
Did you
Petey
see that?
Wheatfield pile driver.
Unfucking believable. John Wayne Murdoch quickly making a name for himself here. Look at Ron Mathis. Ron Mathis unconscious from that
Our
impact.
next competitor in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
KG, I have not seen no blood as of yet,
Strict 9.
but perhaps now Strict 9's getting in there. We will see some blood. But this is going to be a total fucking bloodbath, KG, because you have to bleed in this match.
It's true, you absolutely do. John Wayne Murdoch kicked the ropes as Strychnine was entering, catching him right on the dick piece. That barbed wire bat, unable, or rod, pipe, whatever it is, unable to enter the fray.
John Wayne Murdoch, in my opinion, an underdog coming in, but he's showing improving, KG.
He sure is.
He's using his 80 tactics to his full advantage.
Smokey C digging inside those torn up trousers there. What's he got?
Well, he's definitely not doing the match right. He's pushing people that are not bloody through the second rope.
Right.
And there goes a little bit of weapon action right there. The barbed wire baseball bat onto the steel chair, onto John Wayne Murdoch. But perhaps he should have not put the chair there and just hit him with the barbed wire bat so he could have busted him open. The chair taking the impact of that barbed wire instead of soft, bubbly flesh of John Wayne Murdoch.
Unbelievable, Shaggy.
The
Here we go.
competitor in 5,
Questionable
4,
strategy.
3,
Strychnine striking
2,
him on a part of the body
1.
that you can't see.
Right. If the ref can't see the blood, it's a no-go, KG. So if you're bleeding under the shirt, you can't see it.
Josh Crew.
He's got a box full of light tubes, KG.
Somewhere in Heath, Ohio, a Walmart is missing about $80 worth of lights that some ninja walked out with. Thank you, random juggalo.
Right.
Oh!
Hit by the same weapon he just walked in with, within
Irony.
seconds of entering the ring.
It looked good walking in. It probably didn't feel so good raining down upon his fucking
Holy
head.
shit, good thing we have this monitor right now. Oh! Because I can't see the ring for shit from here with all this smoke.
Is that the smoke or all that shit that comes out of the fucking light
I
bulbs?
hope not, or we're both gonna die of strokes.
Oh!
Smokey C officially busted open. And very stupid tactics on John Wayne Gacy's part.
Gacy perhaps thinking that he's invulnerable, that no one's ever going to throw him over the top rope. But you don't want to put your head, your
Right,
tender
you don't want to
forehead
put your flesh at risk, KG, to get blood on it. Oh my God, fluorescent light tubes blowing up all over the place. Now Smokey seeing over the ring is that poisonous gas coming out of them light tubes.
It is true. It's hovering into the night sky, and it is indeed blowing as far over as the stage.
But right now, those light tubes doing the most damage.
Next contestant
Bloody Mac
in
Ninja's up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, shit.
Terex.
As Sylvester Stallone would say, the first blood has been drawn. And he'd be like, you drew first blood, I didn't. But now that first blood has been drawn, there is niggas all over the place.
Oh, God.
Shit, the big man is down before he even made it to the ring. Got bum rush over the top rope, flying body press. That ramp is very dangerous tonight, KG.
Incredibly dangerous. Multiple competitors busted open in the ring. Ron Mathis may be insane. Terex isn't someone you want to fucking make angry. Oh! You see what I'm talking about, Check It Tudo? I know you can't speak right now.
That wasn't just a steal. That was that weight coming down on top of him between that.
Look at
steel and
Strychnine. Oh, my God!
what a fucking idiot.
Punched in the face and then dropped right on that fucking stairs. This shit
The
is
next
violence. It's out of
entrant
control.
in 5,
Violence at its
4,
finest.
3, 2, 1. Ruff crossing.
He's clearly got a cocaine dealer jacket on, a leather trench jacket. Perhaps you heard me say it, took it off with a quickness. He's got the hangman's noose with a cowbell on it.
Get the...
Oh, John Wayne Murdoch laid flat with that cowbell. Right now, he's looking to lay everybody flat with him. Classic Terry Funk move right there.
Jesus, man. Sweet. Look at that. Oh, my God. You can catch that on your head. That'll catch a juicer. It's like biting into a ripe tomato.
Be biting into one of those fruit gushers.
Oh, Rough Crossing meets the large Terex. All the way from Compton, California. Unleashing those blows here.
He's like, I'm just going to use my fist to bust you open, motherfucker.
Our next contestant in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Who's it gonna be?
Jesse Amato.
Jesse Tomato with another box of fluorescent light bulbs and a chair.
Jesse Amato, another one of the international competitors, all the way from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. He calls himself Jesse effing Amato, and he's here to show the world what he could do. And in case you didn't know he's Canadian, he's got the promotional beer shirt on too.
And his outfit already got blood all over it. Maybe he was in the back practicing on himself. I don't know.
Interesting. Perhaps it's bloody. Oh!
Oh, baseball swing over the head with these fluorescent light tubes. All these men are getting busted the fuck open left and right now. Once the light bulbs came out, game is officially starting to be over. Smokey C walking to the back.
Smokey C has been eliminated.
Busted open and thrown out.
Look at Ron Mathis.
Oh, effective if this was a normal match, but no, it's not.
Our next contestant in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Austin Bradley.
Oh, look at those white marks going across the back. Oh, just the glass shred stuck into the flesh.
Look at that weapon.
What the fuck is that even, KG?
Are those sharpened toothpicks on a bat? I can't make it up. Punchy sticks? Skewer sticks?
I don't know. That just made me in a mood for a shish kebab. What the fuck? Oh my God. This right here, KG, is JCW at its finest. The brutality level is over 20.
It's clearly over 20.
2 whacks with a bulb, light bulb to make it break.
And
I can smell that gas.
And only one competitor has been
The
eliminated.
next contender in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ninja's outside, Ninja's inside. Blood flowing, light bulbs popping,
Mosh
breaking.
Pit Mike.
Mosh Pit Mike with a mannequin arm and some form of street sign. Oh, Mosh Pit Mike. He just grabbed the fucking kitchen sink. A Juggalo had an official kitchen sink ringside. Mosh Pit Mike grabbing it from a Juggalo ringside. Game's over. The kitchen sink has been thrown in.
We've seen a lot of weapons in the ring. I see a mannequin arm. I don't know where that
Mosh
came
Pit
from.
Mike just brought that out with him.
Oh, my bad.
Dropping it to grab the kitchen sink.
And look, so many people take advantage of this. This match has never been done before, but these men studying their gathering program and materials, the blood is flowing, the violence is happening, and they're taking full advantage of those rules, or lack thereof.
Our final entrant in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jewels Mallone.
Wait, there's a bitch in this match?
Looks, I wondered who number 13 was gonna be.
That is not in my notes, KG. This is one crazy bitch right here.
Jules Mallone. What the fuck? Everybody wants to make a name for themselves at the gathering of the Juggalos, and shit is going down.
And off the rip, she's grabbing light bulbs and busting them on ninjas. And things that don't break, and she's socking this guy right in the face. She's like, yeah, I might be a broad, but I'll kick your ass. What about it?
She's like, sure, I look hot, but I'll still punch you in your fucking grill.
Oh.
You know, Shaggy Two-Dope, it is very challenging to call a match like this. There is so much going on right now.
Non-stop everywhere. And it's not just action, it's the most ruthless, violent.
What is that? She got something from a fan, too.
Is that a hatchet? What is that? Oh, he just slapped that bitch on the face.
Was that a bitch slap?
That was it. Yeah, well, she's a bitch. She got slapped like one, I guess.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh!
Oh, God, there's people, ninjas are in the crowd now.
This match,
look at Terex.
Oh my
Terex
God.
with a standing moonsault.
I've never seen one match this out of control in my life, KG. Nearly impossible to call. Just so much crazy mayhem going on. Everybody bloody as fuck.
People came from all over the United States to make a name for themselves on this stage. Men, women, maybe next year, children in the Bloody Rumble. Speculation.
Perhaps the year after, hermaphrodites. Who knows?
It's possible. If the Juggalos want,
Terex
we will
take
deliver.
Control. He does not look like an easy man to throw out.
Oh, there goes Darkstorm.
Second man out.
Darkstorm has been eliminated.
That's only, I believe, the second elimination in this match.
Believe it, because it is.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I couldn't get a visual on who that was.
Some bloody ninja.
Another bloody ninja has been eliminated.
I was right, it wasn't bloody ninja.
You never know who's listening in on the psychopathic video channel command line.
Oh, the Canadian guy just honky-tonked the chick in the back.
Wait a minute, he's trying to throw Terex out. Is Terex even busted open? Terex is busted
Yes,
open.
he is. Everybody is eligible to get thrown out right now, except for the chick.
Unbelievable. Do we have an elimination there? Referees gotta let us know what's happening
There's
here.
now a shopping cart in the ring, KG.
Jesus, look at Murdoch. Look at the knees. Murdoch unleashing in the corner. Is something happened to Mosh Pit's Mike's tongue?
Mosh Pit Mike's tongue ripped to shreds. KG, this is insane. I don't know how to call this. 1 bloody ninja, 2 bloody ninja, 3 bloody ninja, 4 bloody ninja. Whoa! Oh, very stiff kicks.
Jules Mallone, man, who knew a beautiful buxom blonde could unleash a violent, bloody ass kicking like this?
And in case you're wondering, no relation to Glasses Mallone or the old school guy from Detroit that used to make clothes, Maurice Mallone.
And let's not forget basketball great Moses.
Ruff Crossing has been eliminated.
Is she bleed? She's now bleeding, KG.
What? From where?
Her forehead. She is busted open. I think it's her blood. It may be somebody else's blood, but I'm pretty sure it's hers. And her elbow's bleeding as well.
Wow, she
blood
is
blood,
bloody.
KG.
Blood is blood.
As we mentioned earlier, it don't matter where it's coming from.
It's true. Things starting to settle in here. John Wayne Murdoch still fighting hard. I'd like to see Murdoch tangle with Mallone, and now my wishes have been fulfilled.
I just hope you don't want to see him do more than tangle.
No, just a violent tangling only. Terex still
And
swinging
not a
those
tingling.
bolts. No, no taint tickle. No juggalo court. None of it.
Things are slowing down, coming to a head now, KG. Whoa! More ninjas left and right. Getting eliminated, KG. He's filling the kitchen sink up full of Fago. Oh my God. Look at the blood coming out of the face. I can't tell where his skin starts and the blood stops or the blood stops.
Terex going for something big in that ring. Terex standing fucking moonsault
For the second time of this match.
Each one more devastating than the last, but here comes John Wayne Murdoch. There goes Jesse Amato. I don't believe Jesse Amato has any blood on him.
He's not busted open yet in New York. I don't know, KG. I can't really see from the
Strychnine has been eliminated.
All right. Whoa, big boot. John Wayne Murdoch is showing and proving in this match, KG.
Wait a minute, Ron Mathis perched up high. Ron Mathis on the top rope with a violent weapon. What is that?
A baby stroller. Good thing he took the baby out first.
Austin Bradley has been eliminated.
Mosh Pit Mike now. Mosh Pit Mike starting to go at it hard with Mallone outside that ring. Mike passed out, feeling the effects, but meanwhile, back in the ring, unbelievable. Murdoch again fighting, showing, proving. No.
Oh, I've never seen before on the top rope. Oh my God.
John Wayne Murdoch is making a fucking mark in this business, Shags.
Wow, he's making more than a mark. He's making a stain.
Take a look outside the ring here. Mallone going for a suplex on Amato. She suplexed Amato through a stack of light bulbs, and there he goes.
Oh my God. My money is now on John Wayne Murdoch, KG.
It's got to be, because Josh Crow just got eliminated.
Josh Crow has been eliminated.
Look at the blood coming out of Mosh Pit Mike's face, KG.
God. Mosh Pit Mike still being hit with light bulbs.
That is juice the hard way, KG, I believe.
Oh my God, it sure is.
Now Mallone in the ring getting actually manhandled.
Damn. Is it at this point? Is everyone eligible? Everyone is eligible to be eliminated.
Everybody is officially busted open.
And now again, Mallone going after Amato.
They've been at it since she came out, KG.
It's true. I don't know if they have a past together or maybe even a future.
She's really in trouble now.
Oh, no.
She's in trouble now.
Terex whips her in, but now he's got Amato. Here he comes. Oh, God.
She wouldn't have moved, she would have died straight up.
Absolutely. No female could absorb 600 pounds of fury. Mosh Pit Mike putting that sink in the ring. Amato and Jules Mallone perched up high. What is Jules Mallone going to do? Step down possibly, set up something new. Unpredictability.
Right.
It's the new thing.
No.
Ric Flair press slam.
Whoa! Into a fucking shopping cart full of floors and light bulbs off the stage onto the ground. Holy fuck!
Jesse Amato has been eliminated.
Oh, fucking Terex just kicked John Wayne Murdoch in the dick. Mallone followed it up with the fucking crotch shot with her fucking fist.
Oh! I really thought she was going for the head, cover the head. She went right for the nutsack. Whoa! With that tack-laced baseball bat. He's graded his nuts with it.
He's gonna be pissing like a sprinkler.
Oh, there goes
John Wayne Murdoch.
John Wayne Murdoch has been eliminated.
KG, I'm seeing shit in this match I never even thought was possible in a square circle.
I have
Not
to
even
agree.
imaginable.
Unbelievable.
Look at the
Unbelievable
size
what's
difference.
happening here.
Uh-oh. You don't want to piss off the big man. No. You're in a very bad position in that ring right now. She is very sneaky, though, KG.
She is. Don't be fooled by her beauty.
Nope. Oh! You know, and that's just not a normal power slam, KG. Look at that ring. Glass shards, thumbtacks, all types of shit. There's a bone in there.
There is a fucking turkey bone. There's a baby stroller. There's a kitchen sink full of Fago. No!
She braced up for that, but it did nothing for her. Did you see her face right before impact?
That's like bracing for a plane crash, Shaggy Tudo.
This whole match is one long replay, KG.
Unbelievable. Yeah, exactly. You want to see the replay? Watch the whole thing again. Mallone, is she bloody? Referee's checking to see if Jules Mallone, I believe she was bloody from the elbow. Let's see.
I believe from the forehead as well.
Let's take a look here. We'll see if we get word from the officials.
There's no question Mosh Pit Mike is bloody.
Jules Mallone has been eliminated.
What a valiant effort. What a good try on her part, but to no avail.
She tried hard, and now here it is. Mosh Pit Mike, Ron Mathis, and Terex.
I don't even know how Mosh Pit Mike is still standing from that blood loss.
I don't know either. Unbelievable. Jules Mallone making her mark here, but it's not about the past, it's about the present. They're teaming up to take out the big man. Terex is gone.
Terex
takes two men to get him out.
Eliminated.
Oh my
His
God,
leg's bent the wrong way.
His leg is bent the wrong way, Shaggy Tudo. Full. Here we go. Mathis, Mosh
Straight
Pit.
up fisticuffs.
Standing and trading.
And looking like Mosh Pit Mike is the worst off out of two, but still the tenacity, the
Absolutely.
fortitude.
You know, the sweat and the blows continually wipe that blood off Mathis's face, but there is no question the blood is flowing. Shaggy Tudo, I know there are so many, hold on just one moment. Wait a minute. I'm trying to deal with words in my headphones, but let me focus
Hammer
on
the
this.
floor.
Shaggy Tudo, I don't know if you're about to hurl from the amount of blood flow here, from the violence. I don't know what it might be, but I'm feeling a bit queasy right now. Mathis, no. I'm on the edge of my fucking seat here. Ron Mathis, call him for it here.
Going for the power bomb. No, reversal again.
No.
Oh.
Good Lord, bloody. Look at the blood. He's bleeding from the legs, the thighs, the back, the head.
You're in big trouble when your butt cheeks are bleeding.
Mosh Pit Mike has lost so much fucking blood, he doesn't even understand the goddamn rules of the match anymore.
That's what happened. Oh,
Now-
recovers and just throws him out ragdoll style.
Ron Mathis has been eliminated.
Sudden surge of
and
energy.
your winner of the Bloody Rumble, Mosh Pit Mike.
Unbelievable. Mosh Pit Mike dominated and survived 12 other competitors and was the man to win this unprecedented match, Shaggy Tudo.
First match of its kind, KG. The winner of the very first match in professional wrestling of this magnitude.
Absolutely. Mosh Pit Mike used the kitchen sink. At times it was full of Fago, but other times it was full of blood. And
Now it's full of hepatitis.
it might be there. Fago kills hepatitis, if I'm not mistaken.
The blood was in after. Otherwise, it'd be straight.
Fago can purify the wound, Shaggy Tudo.
Fair enough, KG. This man is going to be feeling pain like he's never felt tomorrow morning. He won, but man, he might have lost at the same time.
Yeah, he may have lost in the big picture. Again, it's all about at what cost. What is the ultimate price paid? Sure, you won the match, Mosh Pit Mike, but at this point, I hope you get a glass of orange juice, maybe a few sugar
Some
cookies.
graham crackers.
Yes, lay down, brother. Elevate your head, or
Maybe
elevate
a
your
blood
feet.
transfusion. I don't know. A few stitches.
Unbelievable, the carnage. Look at the wreckage here. Unfucking precedented what has happened here at Bloodymania 8. That is the Bloody Rumble. Now, Shaggy Tudo, I know there's other things you have to tend to. There's a huge Hall of Fame presentation about to go down. There's Colt versus Boogeyman. But, you know, this is the shit, man. I'm sorry, man. It's fucking
I'm
3:30 in the
overwhelmed.
morning.
And we see the replays now. It's just beyond imagination, the shit that went down in this match, KG. Oh, crushing the baby maker. Oh my goodness. And there goes that double takedown, which led to these two men against each other in the end right here, as we're seeing just the devastating power slam through the light bulb tubes, KG. And then throwing them out like a piece of shit, like yesterday's garbage.
Woo, 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 woo! You know, last night I came out here at the road to Bloodymania and I told a short story about the very first ever wrestling show ever put on by Psychopathic Records. The show took place at St. Andrews Hall and it was called Stranglemania Live. Just like the video Stranglemania, if anybody remembers that, we wanted to put on an event that was similar to that DVD. So we hired deathmatch wrestlers from Virginia, from Kentucky, from Tennessee, from all over the Midwest. We hired all these guys we heard actually wrestled on thumbtacks and in barbed wire and on broken glass and all that exciting shit. So, this was being the very first wrestling show we ever put on at Psychopathic. I showed up about 4 hours early for the event at St. Andrews Hall, and they were just constructing the ring when I got there. And when I got there, there was somebody I didn't recognize amongst our crew. He was helping setting up the ring that day. He was busting his ass. The sweat was pouring from his brow and his back. As a matter of fact, it was sinking down his back in between his butt crack. Not that I noticed anything like that. I'm just speculating that the sweat was dripping down his back into his butt. The point is, he was working very hard. Me and this man became friends that day. And a couple short months later, JCW went on a nationwide tour, and he came along with us. And this man was riding in the tour bus. This is way back fucking in 1995. Way
Wake up, homie, I'm talking. Way back in 1995, all right, way the fuck back, we went on our first ever wrestling tour promoting wrestling shows. This man came with us, and about 5 or 6 shows into the tour, one day we were chilling in the tour bus and some drunk ninja walked right into the bus. Now the rule is, when some drunk ninja walks into your bus and you don't know who he is, it's time for the automatic beat down. So the beat down ensued. And this man, this friend of mine, during the beat down actually slipped and broke his fucking leg. But he was so cool and so much fun to be around, we let him stay on the tour with a broken leg. Who was this man who took up all the room on the bus, in the tour bus on the couch with his big fat broken leg hemmed up, but he stayed with us and he stayed our friend, and here we are 19 years later, and he's been on countless JCW tour and tours all over the United States and Japan, and he is currently the JCW World Champion. Without further ado, making his way into the JCW Hall of Fame, the one and only Tuff Tony.
Wow. The Hall of Fame, huh? Hold on. No, I want to thank you, because if it wasn't for me, or if it wasn't for you, there'd be no me. I drink, so what? All right, I gotta get straightened out. I'm the foot, bitch. What I want to say is thank y'all, because if it wasn't for y'all accepting me, then I wouldn't be able to do the things I get to do in here, or out on tour, or out here at the gathering. Hey, I love y'all for that shit, man. I want to thank you, Valen J. I want to thank you for giving me that chance that day. Hey, I got a friend for life, and I know that. All right, much love.
Not only are we close personal friends, we like to drink together. We like to smoke weed together. We've slept on each other's couches many a moons. We've traveled the country together. And it's an honor to have you as the 4th inductee into the JCW Hall of Fame. Although we mistakenly forgot your plaque at home, I promise it will be sent over shortly.
That's a Juggalo thing, I understand.
We left it in my brother's office. It'll be given to Tony, record speed, I promise. All right, Tony, congratulations, brother. You fucking deserve it. I can't think of a more deserving man and a good friend and an outstanding athlete.
The next match is the Squirm for the Worm. Coming to the ring first.
Wow. A lot of history for this man at the
He
gathering.
represents the Licking County Police Department. Weighing in at 78, 2014 gathering arrests, Officer Colt Cabana.
One of the most popular wrestlers in JCW.
True. Hey, that's my business, officer. I'm at a private property with my family. Oh, those are donuts.
Those are not your donuts.
Those are my donuts, brother. Hey.
Of course he would sniff out the donuts.
I thought he was going for my beverage.
Of course, Officer Colt Cabana would sniff out the donuts. And then he goes to throw them in the crowd, and I wanted one of those, goddammit.
Those are our donuts.
Well, they're his now, and they're being pelted all over this hungry audience.
I mean, you know, there's worse things that can be thrown at you. Donuts are delicious.
But they're throwing them back, though, KG.
They sure are.
Not so delicious when they've been on the floor here at the gathering of the Juggalos, stepped on, and then thrown back into the ring.
Thousands of feet have trampled the grounds for 4 days straight. Non-stop motherfucking party day and night. You don't want a donut off that floor.
I might. I'm hungry.
Damn, I can't believe Colt.
You're all in Licking County now, and you're all gonna be licking my asshole after this match.
No. I wish I had a cough button for his mic.
You guys enjoy my friends around the gathering day? You guys enjoy seeing the police all around the gathering? It basically made all of you the biggest pussies in gathering history.
What? How did you figure that?
A bunch of pussy-whipped, scared little bitches.
One asshole's opinion.
Don't arrest me, officer. Don't arrest me. Well, I'm gonna come out here and I'm gonna arrest all you fucking juggalos. I've been arresting juggalos, I've been arresting women, I've been arresting them all, and I have never arrested what's coming out there before now. Who knows what it is? One of the scariest things in the world, but when I'm done with him, I'm going to arrest him, and then the ass raping in jail begins.
What?
Well, they say opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one, and Colt Cabana resembles everybody's asshole.
He might have two. You know, you want to tangle
And
with
his opponents.
Well, at least we know if anybody's going to shut them out, the Colt Cabana
From the bottomless
and
pit,
fill them with some worms, it's going to be this.
the Boogeyman.
the fucking Boogeyman, Violent J. There he is. The cameras don't have a shot yet. Oh my God.
Oh my
Look
God.
at it.
Crawling to the ring. Already having convulsions.
Super convulsed. Oh God. That thing comes off. The mouth dripping with worms as he emerges from the darkness into the near dawn, or dawn's early light, Violent J.
This is the hour of the Boogeyman. This is when the Boogeyman is most dangerous. What is it, 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning?
5 after 4, you're right, between 4 and 6, that's when he's coming to get ya.
That's when the worms are alive, and coming out of the ground, and that's when he emerges out of a bush.
The Boogeyman, you know, Colt Cabana talks a lot of shit. I think Colt Cabana is shook as fuck and hiding behind that fucking, oh my God, he's feeding worms to the fucking Juggalos.
Now what's wrong with this picture?
Well, several things, but I mean, how many worms have you eaten in your life, Violent J?
Well, I'd like to say I'm worm-free at this point.
I'm worm-free since '93.
Some bumps I just refuse to take. The Rikishi stink face.
Yes.
And the Boogeyman worm feast. You couldn't pay me to take neither one of them.
The worms of the Boogeyman, I assume that's what's in that bag. And then how about that, Colt Cabana? Have a donut now, officer. Now he's lost his appetite. All that shit talking, but then here comes reality in the form of your nightmare.
Let me tell you something, KG. This is my favorite wrestler.
Yes.
Without a doubt, my most favorite, most entertaining wrestler is this man right here. A shoot for you real quick.
Right.
He's like the most hardest working wrestler I know of. Stays in character, walks around backstage eating worms.
All night.
That's the way he walks around backstage, just like that.
Right.
Stomping around.
This year we did get him kind of his own area to do that in, just so he's not stepping over our bags. You start finding worms in your suitcase, it's a fucking bone.
A deep bone.
The crowd wants more worms. No, God, he's throwing hundreds of worms into the crowd.
And they're eating them like hungry fish.
You know, what is it? Is it the third meal or the fourth meal that occurs around 1 or 2 a.m.?
I don't know, but I'm damn pissed Cabana threw those donuts out. Because when I came out here to sit down, that was the first thing I noticed.
You did go to that side of the commentary table.
I was headed toward the donuts.
To be honest, Shaggy Two-Dope delivered those donuts as part of our entertainment package up here, and we did get to enjoy a few, and we gotta say, they were from the bakery, and they were delicious.
Well, I wonder if those worms are from the bakery. Cabana all over now, all over the Boogeyman, but to no avail. The Boogeyman not exactly gonna take a Pearl Harbor lightly.
No, definitely not. Boogeyman, that's the thing. How do you stop a nightmare? How do you stop something you can't wake up from?
Well, the Boogeyman has rhythm.
Yes, he does. He communicates rhythmically. It's a mix of rhythm and those jerky, out-of-control movements.
I'm not sure how popular Boogeyman is in the club circuit, though. I don't know how many chicks you pick up when you got a mouthful of worms.
That's true, but then again, at the gathering, that's a place where Madman Pondo is Brad Pitt. So if that's the case, then Boogeyman's at least, he's at least Seth Rogen or something.
Well, he does have the leather pants, and that's got to help him in the club area.
Right, he's got the cool paint and the awesome pants. But yeah, the worms, the nightmare, the terror, the fucking unspeakable chills. Do you feel that? Oh, God.
I think he missed that headbutt by about a foot, but I'm not one to call something like that out. Perhaps Cabana was afraid to touch heads with the Boogeyman.
Trying to draw back. It's almost like their shoulders collided there mid-ring for a standoff.
He went for a headbutt, but chickened out when he smelt the breath of the worms.
As you get closer. I've never seen Colt Cabana, Officer Colt Cabana, in such fear, he's normally in such control. Look at his face. Look at the expression.
He's clueless as to what to do with a man like the Boogeyman.
Ooh. Now that's a headbutt, Violent J, delivered effectively and ruthlessly. What
was that?
Cabana finding objects, weapons on the floor, anything. Soon he'll try the next tactic, the screaming bitch from the horror movie, just running and screaming until he falls.
He'll be trying that tactic very shortly.
God, Boogeyman just stalking his prey. There he goes.
I'm not even sure if the Boogeyman differentiates the difference between a cop, a civilian, or any type of opponent. He just sees the man he's supposed to go after, and that's it. Action is on. He doesn't care that Cabana's a member of the law. It affects him in no way, shape, or form.
Right. He doesn't care. There's two things in his world. There's nightmare creatures, and there's the people that those creatures haunt. And Officer Cabana, he's got his head being messed with now. This is mind games, Violent J, but for real.
But it only works on one. You know.
My bad. I did the other cough button because we switched headphones. My bad, Violent J.
It was your bad. Now, as I was saying, mind games can only work on one way here because I'm not sure Boogeyman shares a mind similar to the rest of us.
No, Boogeyman doesn't even operate on a mind. It's primal senses. Look at that, planting him dead center. Got him. Boogeyman's got him.
A quick defeat of a man like Cabana.
Winner,
Look at the Boogeyman. He's in rare form tonight. Cabana is down, and Boogie's got the bag.
And those are not crushed donuts in that bag. No, sir. Those are fat, nasty. Whoa, look at this. Cabana trying to stop the bloodworm feast.
What's he doing here? Cabana promised he was going to arrest the Boogeyman and defeat him. The defeat didn't happen. Can you arrest your own nightmare? This isn't even possible. Cabana trying to take him to jail. Boogeyman
Jack in with the Juggalo. And now look at this. Cabana
Wait a minute.
arrested himself.
Look at Cabana. Look, he can run from left to right, but he can't run away.
Look at that.
No.
Straight out of the swamp.
Oh, God. A whole plate of linguine. Think about that.
Are they even cooked? We don't know. Cabana is not happy about this
Oh, God.
spot. Oh, he's crying for real.
Cabana got. Whoa.
Oh, damn, them went down quick.
No, they're back. Like a Red Bull repeating on you, Violent J. Boogeyman trying to recreate that scene from 101 Dalmatians. Potentially. Oh, God.
Wow.
Cabana. Oh, no.
More worms for you, Cabana.
They're trying to go for the keys here, trying to free him. I don't know why.
Cabana lucked out. He only got a sample of the worms.
God, they got inside of his uniform as well.
As his pelvis regional area.
You can see them writhing and wriggling on the mat. Hundreds thrown in the audience.
Cabana headed straight to the showers with no power here at the gathering. No place to wash off back behind this stage. Whoa!
Cabana fighting back. The long arm of the law will not be fucking fucked with, apparently.
Apparently not. Throwing that 75-pound cone into the audience.
Throwing it back. It was thrown back again.
Oh, the worms all over the face, all over the shoulders. Cabana crying for real. And the Boogeyman doing that club native stomp.
Signature motion. The Boogeyman came here, he did what he came here to do. He's got nightmares to haunt, lives to ruin, and worms to eat, returning to the center of the earth through the soil of fucking Ohio.
Oh no.
Boogeyman's on the fucking lighting rig.
Eddie Vedder style, climbing the lighting rig. I want to see Clay get some worms.
It is a late night for Clay. Clay right now may be wanting a snack himself. Feed him worms, feed everybody worms.
The Boogeyman.
No, God, no, come on.
Don't come over this way, brother. Please. Shucking and jiving.
Wow, he somehow transitioned his arm fuzz to that ninja.
He better give it back.
He did it again.
Wow, free arm fuzz.
God, Boogeyman fucking losing his goddamn mind here.
Boogeyman sensing some sort of camaraderie with the Juggalo audience.
Tearing the fucking fur from his own biceps.
Recognizing the other face-painted audience's members, realizing he has something in common with them. Wow, the monstrous clothesline.
Cabana tries to fight back, unleashes that chop. Boogeyman only momentarily stunned, however. It opened the door for Cabana, but Boogie fought back.
Wow, right there. Front chokes. Wow!
Oh, God, he's haunting my nightmares now. Where'd he go? Where is the fucking... Oh, I'm afraid he's going to come up under the stage.
This guy does not want any worms.
Oh, God, he just made out with that ninjet.
Oh.
Did you see that? Camera's a little bit dark there, but that was lip contact from my perspective, Boogeyman. No, he's looking at me now. Please, Boogeyman, no.
Continue to walk, please.
Please haunt someone else's nightmare, Boogeyman.
I just didn't want him to come over here and kiss me on the mouth.
Yeah, this is, again, a worm-free fucking broadcast zone, Violent J.
Well, there's 2 worms around here, but let's just keep it that way. Whoa, I think I saw him creep back around the corner again.
I see a shadow back there. That was some shit, Violent J. Now, I know that Hall of Fame ceremony, very emotional to you, the real-life camaraderie and experiences you have with Tuff Tony, but to go from that sort of a joyous and celebratory feeling to then go to the kind of feeling when the Boogeyman is in attendance, how does it feel, man?
It feels like running through a dandelion field, enjoying lemonade, and about to have a picnic, to suddenly it raining blood.
Ooh, oceans boiling, blood raining.
Blood raining, and organs falling from the skies.
Unprecedented. Violent J, you're now feasting your peepers on one of the 2 lovely ninjettes that competed and won the JCW Ring Girl competition this year at the Gathering of the Juggalos, 15th annual, in full effect.
Yes, sir. Easy reason to see how she won.
Yes, but to be honest, Violent J, it was one of the closest races in JCW Ring Card Girl history, because there was 4 finalists and it took 5 redos on audience response to finally be able to choose one, and that is a shoot. You should have seen the 2 that didn't make it, because every one of them deserved to win.
Wow, a nice smile for us on our way up.
A little perk.
Juggalos, our next match is an intergender tag team match scheduled for 1 fall. Coming to the ring first.
Why does Upchuck sound like he hasn't had sleep in 4 weeks?
From Louisville, Kentucky, the team of Shane Mercer and Heidi Lovelace.
Well, that's some great ring announcing skills right there. Gets me pumped.
Pumped for the action. Well, if the ring announcer doesn't do it, the high-tech camera work of psychopathic home video. Oh, almost took a bump there.
Careful. Heidi Lovelace, and who's this?
Shane Mercer.
Shane Mercer. Oh yes, I remember them from the JCW tour a short while back.
Absolutely, they did impress on that tour. Bam Bam Pondo and Crazy Mary Dobson formed for the first time as a team, and they had a series of epic matches up and down every night of that show. But at the end of the tour, the match they had with this team led to this match today on the biggest stage in wrestling.
But who picked the ring music is what I want to know.
I believe it to be Heidi Lovelace.
And their opponents,
Well, how does that guy feel coming out to that?
From the realm of pain,
Obviously,
the
she wears
team
the panties.
of Madman Pondo and Crazy Mary Dobson.
I love this couple right here.
Absolutely. As you know, for 361 days a year, Madman Pondo looks like he does. But for 4 days a year, Madman Pondo becomes Brad Pitt at the Gathering, and Crazy Mary Dobson is his Angelina Jolie.
Wow.
I said
the
it.
Beauty and the Beast right here.
Pondo, Madman fucking Pondo, a JCW Hall of Famer, a wrestling legend. He's seen it all and done it all in his world travels, and now he's helping reinvent the future of the wrestling business with his tag team partner, Crazy Mary.
Out of anybody he could have picked, think about how innovative that is.
Right.
He picked a woman. He picked his woman.
That's right, Violent J. Truth be told, wow, look, she's showing him a little bit of piece of that ass meat, asking for a little bit of that razor blade. Maybe later, Crazy Mary.
She must be crazy.
Wait till we're back at the Night's Inn, honey girl. But all jokes aside, Crazy Mary Dobson, no joke, her popularity, she's burst on the scene here in JCW in a big way. And the unique skills, they offset each other. She has skills Pondo doesn't, same the other way. And together, it's just something to behold, if I may use the word behold on wrestling commentary.
And they are tearing up the intergender circuit.
Abso-effing-lutely. Madman Pondo, fist in the air, leading the chant of the company that he represents all over the world. You might be watching him on the AMC channel on reality TV. He's repping his jersey every week. That's how he's living. Wherever you see Pondo wrestle, in Japan, in Europe, in America, he reps his JCW colors in every fucking match, Violent J.
Of course he does. This is his home. This is where Pondo, the legend of Pondo, began. This is the origins of the legend of Pondo. As for that fruitcake and that other lady they're wrestling, their legend began yesterday and ends tonight.
It sure does. Heidi Lovelace has elicited the she's a crack whore chant here. Shane Mercer not too happy about it. When you think about it, look at Madman Pondo, look at Shane Mercer, and Madman Pondo scored way out of his league, Violent J.
Hey, Shane Mercer's the one that agreed to come out to that Fall Out Boy song or whatever.
Yeah, something. Fall Out Boy or worse.
Or something worse.
Perhaps it's Evergreen Terrace or God knows what. Something involving, you know, come on. I'm not even putting it over.
Something involving college boys crying.
But like, not even a big cry like a Jimmy Jacobs cry. It's just a light sprinkling, a moistening of the eyelids.
What goes on in the bedroom of Madman Pondo and Crazy Mary Dobson?
Many questions remain. Facebook statuses reveal a lot, but I digress because Madman Pondo finding it hard to believe that Shane Mercer would disrespect him in his home, in the fucking ring, at the Gathering, Bloodymania 8.
That's all right. He'll handle it. He'll get disrespected and he'll handle it.
No, he sure will. And the thing about Pondo, Pondo can do it all. Pondo can wrestle, Pondo can brawl, Pondo can bleed with the best of them.
And Pondo can fuck.
Yes. They call him the fuck machine. Well, they being Crazy Mary Dobson.
She calls him the dynamo of deliverance.
The gyroscope of vagina.
The vagina violator, vibrator, vortex machine.
Whoa! Have you ever seen anyone fucking hurl Madman Pondo like a 300-pound sack of potatoes like that in your life, Violent J?
Only myself.
True. There have
Only
been a few.
myself when I was wrestling.
Of course. And I thought there might have been a few backstage altercations as well over the many, many years, but we've moved on from it.
Disputes over pay and things of sorts like that. Yes, I've had to use that move on myself.
Right. You know the policy. Ask questions, you take the fucking bump. Only 2. Shane Mercer going for a pinfall way early here. Maybe trying to target Pondo's cardio, trying to wear him out through repeated kickoffs, kickouts.
Not gonna happen. Pondo has spectacular cardio.
That's the truth. And on the shoot, Madman Pondo has lost 28 3/4 pounds in the last 30 days. He's been training for Bloodymania. That is 100% shoot, and the results show. Plus, he likes to, oh my God!
Wow. Look at that stomp.
Here we go.
The women tying it up now.
Absolutely. Crazy Mary got that guillotine on there. Looks like coming. Wow. Standing, not standing, but rather sitting, legs akimbo, trading those powerful forearms. Slaps. Damn, Violent J.
Wow. 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 Wow.
Whoa. Shit just keeps escalating.
Kicks to the titties. Hair
Oh,
pulling.
God. 2 titty chops followed by a modified enziguri.
Wow.
Crazy Mary, what an exchange. I mean, God, Heidi
She
Love.
looks, you know, let's be honest, KG. She looks like the girl next door.
Right.
You would never expect her fighting abilities to be so ruthless and tough.
But that's what happens when you reside inside the realm of pain with Madman Pondo. There is training, there is mad wrestling lessons and knowledge that's dropped on the night along with the nut, but I digress. Mercer going up top. What's he going for, Violent J?
I don't know, but he's got Pondo's woman, and he suplexed her all to hell. Unbelievable. Question for you, KG. Was Crazy Mary Dobson trained in the realm of pain?
100%.
Wow.
Trained by Madman Pondo, handpicked to be his partner in the ring, on the road. A fucking fall-away slam off the top fucking rope.
Wow.
Mercer's got the cover. Pondo's got to get in there.
Double axe handle to the back of Mercer's head. Now Pondo delivering powerful punches.
Blocked. Again, look at Mercer. It's odd. Look at how it shifted. Mercer, young, strong, just a few years in. Pondo, the wily veteran. What will win the race?
Oh, right there, a veteran move.
The super equalizer right there. That size 12.5 to the baby fucking nutbags. That's the way to level the playing field. All the gym training in the world can't protect your nutsack.
I didn't know if Pondo knew that was her behind him or perhaps a mosquito swatting at him.
Wait a minute. Nice move, driving
Nice
Pondo's
move.
head right into the buckle and still driving that weight, putting that pressure on the cranial dome piece, and then rubbing her muffin on it as well.
A sort of a hump motion driving Pondo's nose region into that second turnbuckle.
It's the ultimate disrespect. She's trying to lead the crowd in a chant of Pondo just to mock him. You know what I mean?
It won't happen. These juggalos are tried and true to Pondo and Crazy Mary.
Absolutely. Shane Mercer, another wrestler, wanting to make a name for himself at Bloodymania. This is the place you do it.
And this is the opponent you don't do it with.
Right. Madman Pondo's not here to make you look good. Madman Pondo is here to get paid and make people bleed.
Wow, Pondo, after all these years, still beating ass.
100%.
Still traveling the world beating ass. Now he travels the world with his student / lover.
And it's a shoot. Japan, Germany, all over Europe, all over the Asian continent, Mexico. Shane Mercer again, youth and strength here, trying to take something out of Pondo here. Wait a minute. What?
If this happens, I'll be, wow, wow.
276 pounds pressed repeatedly.
Pondo don't even, whoa.
Did you see that?
That was impressive.
Flipped him over like a pancake. Mercer hooks the leg, only 2.
That was impressive. Shane Mercer possesses incredible strength in those steroid-filled arms.
Speculation has it, maybe he eats a lot of kale. Wait a minute, setting up Pondo. Pondo German suplex there. This is a lot of high impact moves for Pondo to take. He's used to delivering the punishment. He might shrug off a few blows and then get right back to the fucking hurting.
He's used to deliverance style delivering the punishment.
That's how it goes in Flora, Illinois.
Wow.
Wow, here we are, Violent J.
That was us.
Crazy Mary, wait a minute. Perched way up high on the top rope. Did you?
Whoa,
All the way to the
suicide
lawn.
dive.
All the way to the lawn.
Laid them both out.
Past the stage, onto the grass. Crazy Mary still handing out beatdowns.
You know something, KG? A suicide dive like that has to be something you already have in you. Pondo can't teach you a move like that.
Correct.
That has to already be in your system.
He may unlock the lock, but you always held the key.
That's right. And Pondo does hold the key to Crazy Mary Dobson's lock.
Yes, indeed. I'm sorry to laugh, but now the taint and the netting, it's just one piece. Wide open like a hot roast beef sandwich.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, good night. But again, the intergender tag, so quick, keeps it moving, keeps breaking up those pins. Mercer driving Pondo hard through that mat, too. Crazy Mary doesn't even cut off Shane, she cuts off the fucking ref.
Crazy Mary is down for her man. I respect that.
She's like, not on my watch, motherfucker.
Right there, look at this tornado DDT, wow.
This bitch is fucking crazy, Violet J.
She's Crazy Mary Dobson.
1, 2, no. Lovelace, Heidi Lovelace out of nowhere again.
What I want to know is how long before Crazy Mary Dobson is Crazy Mary Pondo?
I think it's really a matter of time. Pondo whipping her in.
Stop! Stop trying to think you can beat Pondo and Crazy Mary.
Stop thinking you're coming to the gathering and getting the fucking Duke. It's not happening.
Stop thinking you're winning this match.
Stop thinking you're getting the winner's share of the purse.
Crazy Mary, oh no, it's Shane Mercer. No, Pondo makes a save.
Side Russian leg sweep, really side.
That's right. So much to the side, it looked a little bit out of place. But look at this.
Whoa.
Crazy Mary.
1, 2, no. Didn't get him, almost like a modified Canadian destroyer there. I don't know if she got all of it, but she got enough to take the wind out of the sails of Mercer. And now look.
Crazy Mary up with, oh! Stop, Shane Mercer. Stop the deadness tracks.
Here are your winners, the team of Madman Pondo and Crazy Mary Dobson.
Unbelievable, Violent J.
Well, KG, it's been an honor. I've got to get out of here. I've got a plane to catch
I understand.
to another commitment here at the gathering.
The property is expansive, very large property here. It's awesome you have that plane to travel from side to side.
I'm not going to lie. I want to go out and catch a bird's eye view of this main event.
Do it, brother. I'm here to hold it down for you, represent for you and Shaggy Two-Dope and Juggalos worldwide, tuned in for this exclusive DVD release.
Can you handle the play-by-play commentary of this main event yourself?
I got this, Violent J.
Okay, thank you, brother.
Respect.
I'm out of here. I'll be in the crowd with Sugar Slam, enjoying the main event, making sure nothing illegal happens, because I am the commissioner, and I will kick a little ass if necessary.
1,000,000% Violent J. One love, peace out. It's been a thrill to call the match with you. The match is.
And it's been a thrill watching Crazy Mary Pondo and Madman Dobson.
Madman Dobson and Crazy Mary Pondo walked into the gathering the way they are, in love and ready to fight, and they're walking out the same way. See you at the night's in.
That's right.
Whoop, whoop, back for the main event. It's going down. Upchuck the Clown, surrounded by 3 lovely JCW ring card girls, Natalie, the original, and of course, whoa, backfield in motion. Again, you can see why these people won. You can see why Natalie is the JCW ring card girl, and you can see why Upchuck is a creepy fuck. But I digress, because it's not about KG, it's about this huge main fucking event. Tommy Dreamer has represented professional wrestling to the extreme. A man who was a force behind.
Juggalos, it is time for the main event of the evening for the JCW Heavyweight Championship. Coming to the ring first.
Wow.
He hails from Yonkers, New York, weighing in at 265 pounds, Tommy Dreamer.
Tommy fucking Dreamer, a force behind Extreme Championship Wrestling, a man who's taken it to the extreme every time he's been in the ring, and this has been a JCW dream match demanded by the fans. Never before have these two men squared off in the ring, and to take Tuff Tony, the Louisville town drunk, and put him against Tommy fucking Dreamer, the innovator of violence, with the most prestigious belt in the pro wrestling business on the line. Tommy Dreamer here to fight, here to fucking get mad love from the ninjas. Did Tommy Dreamer just eat a fucking worm?
And his opponent, he weighs in at 240 liters of Bacardi. My homie, your homie, the Louisville town drunk, Tuff Tony.
Tuff Tony, your JCW heavyweight champion of the world, walking down the slippery steel ramp of doom to destiny. The match fans demanded. The match Juggalos wanted to see. Tuff Tony has defended his title against all comers successfully. And tonight, he may face the toughest challenge of his prestigious Hall of Fame-worthy career. Tommy Dreamer looking on at the curious to him pre-match ritual of Tuff Tony. Of course, no Juggalo or diehard wrestling fan is unfamiliar with Tuff Tony's drinking ritual. Tuff Tony, like the country song goes, he doesn't like to drink alone. He likes to get drunk with thousands of ninjas at the same time, and if what it takes is for him to bust out a couple of liters of Bacardi and start pouring them down Juggalos and Juggalettes' throats to reignite the party at 4:44 a.m. Bacardi Limon in high demand. It's got that sweetness. It's pleasant to drink on its own, and Tony's never without one. I've seen him have these Capri Sun type bags preloaded with the Bacardi Limon, something for him to sip on between the car and the bar, between the boarding the plane and being seated in first class, between ordering a drink and receiving a drink. That's how Tony is living. This is your boy KG, Kevin Gill. Weary of voice, but geeked as fuck to be here now holding it down solo for this main event. I've been joined tonight by the two greatest commentators in professional wrestling history, the great Shaggy Two-Dope and fucking the Duke of the Wicked, Violent J. It was an honor and a thrill to do that alone. That would have been enough. It's like winning Karma Lotto. But let's take it one step further. Let's take it to Tommy fucking Dreamer versus Tuff Tony. Sometimes with extended entrances like this, which are very unique to pro wrestling, Tuff Tony, you know, I'm trying to cover it like I can, but there's only so many things that I can say about a drunk guy from Louisville pouring them down. Now, Tuff Tony rolls the bottles in, throws in the belt. He ran through his whole entrance music. That's his cue. When he hears the silence at first for a split second, and then the explosive chants of JCW. But look at this. Tony giving a gesture of respect. Take a listen. Wait a minute, Dreamer wants some Mallone too. Dreamer using it to wash down those worm particles. We've seen so much happen tonight. We've seen Necro versus Kong in a cage. We saw the 8-man tag team war, and now we're seeing thousands of Juggalos chanting family. 4:45 a.m. and it's about to go down for the 13 pounds of Fago-soaked gold, brother. Tommy Dreamer may represent the house of hardcore, but tonight he will find out what level we take it to at the gathering of the Juggalos. Bell is rung, history in progress. Tuff Tony firing up this crowd, the support of this crowd, but let's be honest, it goes beyond support. It's love, it's family love and support. And like two bulls in the night as the steam rises off their bodies, Tommy Dreamer represents House of Hardcore, Tuff Tony, all about the Juggalos. Tommy Dreamer, the fans love you, but brother, you might want to focus on the Louisville Town Drunk, because shit gets violent, shit gets aerial, and shit gets hot real quick when it's fueled by alcohol. Like a fire, it spreads. Collar and elbow tie-up once again. Dreamer wrenching that arm. Dreamer known for hardcore, but of course, trained by the unpredictable Johnny Rods and others. Many have had a hand in the career of Tommy Dreamer. And now he's putting those tactics to work, but you gotta wonder, once all this respect wears down, once all this mutual admiration settles in, once the stings of those blows are felt, shit's gonna pop the fuck off. This is professional wrestling. This is the sport of kings. This is Tuff Tony versus Tommy Dreamer at the gathering of the Juggalos standoff. Trying to take a little backseat on the commentary here. I want to sit back a little in the cut and let you hear the sounds and feel the vibes. Here at the gathering, it's like nothing else in the world. And you didn't make it here this year. You need to be here next year. Tommy Dreamer. What? No, hold on a minute. What? Saying to square off again? Ninjas are chanting, let him drink. Oh, see, this goes again. Don't disrespect Too Tough Tony. Just because he is drunk, it does not mean that he will not fuck you up, Tommy Dreamer. Oh God, Tommy Dreamer's ass and fist may have written a check that his ass is magnificent. Oh God, I fucked that all up. Edit. Tommy Dreamer going to the outside, rocking Too Tough Tony's head off that guardrail. Now Dreamer's taking a beverage sip. He seemed to be judging Tony for it. Now he's spitting in his eyes. God knows what that was. Could be anything at the gathering. Dreamer rocking Tony's head with the beverage. Tony normally rocks his head and kidney system with beverages in an entirely different way. Dreamer now asking for ninjas to clear a space here. Juggalos backing up as Dreamer takes that steel crotching. The pain must be intense, and here comes Tony. Tony launching that giant sausage fist. Whenever Tony punches you in the face, you feel that crackle of grease here, and now we've gone mobile. We've gone mobile. Cameras here trying to get a look at the action. Hopefully they will follow. Cameramen trying to follow the action here. Again, soon dawn will be upon us, but right now, Tommy Dreamer walking through the fucking massive crowd to get his hands on Too Tough Tony, and Tony pops him one right in his dome piece. Here we go. Psychopathic Video never misses a shot. Tony rocking Dreamer's head with those shots. Again, you can see stars in the sky. You can see. Let's see. Let's see what we can see, ninjas. Where's Tony? Where's Dreamer? You hear sounds of chaos. I hear crashing. There we go. Tommy Dreamer head still being rocked by the fists of Too Tough Tony. Dreamer now struggling to get back inside the ringside area, to get back inside those barricades. Tony's got a can of beer now. Ooh, that's one way to open a closed beer, Too Tough Tony. Rocks the head of Dreamer. That could knock you the fuck out. That could give you an aneurysm, as the great Scott Steiner once said about 25 times, and it was great, but I digress. Dreamer's head is being rocked here. Trying to get up that ramp, extremely dangerous place to be. Dreamer heading out of town. Tommy Dreamer up on the stage. Seems to be having trouble, whether it's with his vision or what it is here. Again, very slick surface. Too Tough Tony. Oh my fucking God. Reinforced stage holding thousands of pounds as well as counterweights. Does not give. Cameraman, get a shot of the face of Tommy fucking Dreamer, writhing in fucking pain. The elbows, the back, the shoulders, the head of Tommy Dreamer driven onto that unforgiving floor. Too Tough Tony firing up the bands, ready to take out the trash. Lacing those shots onto the back of Tommy Dreamer. And now here they go, back down the mat. Tony, Dreamer, trash can. This isn't gonna end well. Dreamer now, opportunity strikes and Dreamer was home. When opportunity knocks and it's in the form of a trash can to your fucking dome, that's not a good thing. Upshot. Too Tough Tony got Tommy Dreamer wedged in against that trash can, and now got him up, going for the Death Valley driver, the Spicoli driver. A Dreamer signature move, but Tony hit his signature kick. Signature kick by Too Tough Tony. Right to the fucking bridge of the nose of Tommy Dreamer. Wow, that Too Tough Tony, that Pele kick out of fucking nowhere. And again, you talk about the agility of Tuff Tony. Nobody home on that fucking moonsault. And now Dreamer stalking his prey. Dreamer possibly going for the DDT. DDT taught to him, of course, by Terry Funk, taking out everyone in wrestling, and no, only two. Tommy Dreamer back to his feet. The crowd is chanting Tony. The crowd is chanting family. But Tommy Dreamer looking for chairs, looking for weapons, looking for anything he can get. Ninja's now stepping up to support Dreamer. Again, Tony has fans, but so does Tommy Dreamer, a wrestling legend. Dreamer firing up the crowd. The atmosphere here at Bloodymania is electric. I'm standing on my feet for most of this. Oh, Dreamer tried to go for that DDT once again. Here comes Tony. 2 and no. Unbelievable atmosphere here. The crowd has so much respect for both of these competitors, both legends in the game. Tony, a current day Hall of Famer, and Tommy Dreamer, a future Hall of Famer. Tommy Dreamer hits those ropes, drop toe hold, dropping Tommy Dreamer's face right onto that chair. Is Tuff Tony going? Is he going where I think he's going? I see the blood dribbling down the lips of Tuff Tony, possibly from one of the many punches to the face he's received. And now Tony's firing up for that flaming fist. Oh no, Tommy Dreamer got Tuff Tony with a low blow. And now you have a bottle of liquor in the ring, a fucking chair, and none of this is gonna end well, ninjas. Tony, desperate right now. Something needs to be done. Dreamer, chair shot, no! Tony took the ankle of Tommy Dreamer and pulled him off the fucking ropes. Bacardi poured over the fist. Watch it drip. Here comes the flame, light it up. Tuff Tony. Boom! Flaming fist. 2, 3.
Here's your winner, and still JCW Heavyweight Champion, Tuff Tony.
Tuff Tony has come to the gathering as JCW champion, and Tuff Tony is leaving the gathering as JCW World Heavyweight Championship. A formidable opponent in Tommy Dreamer. Hold on. Show of respect here. Tommy Dreamer's fucking head being burned. Hold on. Chant of family going up here, the ultimate sign of respect at the gathering, burning the fucking head of Tommy Dreamer. Tommy Dreamer's got a microphone, ultimate show of respect by 2 world-class competitors.
Hey.
Please come back.
I was part of something super special that changed the wrestling business. A lot of people said we were crazy. A lot of people said we were hardcore. We weren't really wrestling, but we had our own niche in this business. And when we went out of business, I understand this is the 15th gathering.
Yes, sir.
Juggalos, you guys are hardcore. You guys are extreme. This was my first one. Whenever you guys want me back, I will definitely be here again.
Fucking what an ovation.
when a lot of wrestlers saw that I was doing the gathering, they were like, oh, bro, you're going to get out there so late. Oh, bro, man, those fans, they're tough. I say fuck you to all those guys who told me that. This is the latest I've ever wrestled. So in 25 years, I set a record. Hey, I lost again, but oh shit, I'll definitely drink with you in a second. Let me finish my promo, bro. But for staying here, for enjoying the gathering, and for supporting independent wrestling, you guys are always loud, always vocal. You got your tattoos, you're loyal. I love you for that. Much respect. Every time I wrestle, I get thank you, Tommy, thank you, Tommy. Why don't you give yourselves a round of applause, because thank you, guys.
What a moment, what a moment. Ultimate sign of respect, not just to Tuff Tony, not just to the Juggalos in attendance, but to the very fabric of the Juggalo culture, of the gathering of the Juggalos, what it means to so many ninjas around the world. It's something that can never be duplicated. It's often imitated, and now here's the replay. That's what set things in motion. It went from amateur-style wrestling to fucking all-out brawl with one straight punch to the face. And watch the punishment here. Oh my fucking God. No give, nothing. Here comes the trash can, rocking the dome of Tuff Tony. And there was a time when nobody was home, but Tony, out of nowhere, with that Pele kick, drop toe hold, rocking Dreamer's head off the chair, opening the door to that flaming fucking fist, scalding the fucking head, the forehead of Tommy Dreamer. And this is what it's all about. For everyone at Gathering of the Juggalos, at Psychopathic Records, at Juggalo Championship Wrestling, to Violent J, Shaggy 2 Dope, Billy Bill, Rob Bruce, everyone, Jay Webb, this has been the greatest gathering in 15 fucking years. And this has been the greatest Bloodymania in 8. It's been an honor and a thrill to call the action for you. Whoop, whoop, much clown love, and we'll see you next time at the gathering. Fuck yeah.